Welcome, dear viewers, to Couch Warrior TV on YouTube. I am the Couch Warrior, and this is Unbound Workshop. This video series is the companion to Character Crusade Unbound podcast. And in each episode, we explore Skyrim roleplay concepts and ideas through actual gameplay. Season 1 of the podcast is called Random Skyrim Roleplay, and our character concept is Raiden, the Red Guard, a Shaba undead slayer. In the last episode, we arrived in Markarth to discover some strange goings-on in the House of the Dead. As you know, it is Raiden's tradition to visit the House of the Dead in most cities that he goes to. And upon doing so this time around, we found that the house was locked up and that there had been rumors of bodies being eaten within.
Animals are bandits inside.
And it has led us here. But we'll talk more about that in a minute.
You've come. The Draugr infesting Namira's sanctuary are inside.
I see. Okay. Now we got a choice here. We can invite her with us, or we can go in on our own. We are going to invite her. Because Raiden is going to be interested in seeing how the woman operates, observing her. All right, let's go.
Draugr are below. Foul tasting.
Foul tasting. All right, you guys got that one. I'm taking the archer. You guys got this. Because shit, I'm still wearing my smithing gear. That is not great. Sure grip. And where is it? Bracers. Not good. I need every advantage I can get here. Alright, she's a spellcaster. You gotta be careful. Somehow she's gotten the mistaken impression that we are cannibals as well, which is really... God, he got me. He got a shot in on me there, and I paid the price. Alright. I don't dare jump back in until I've goosed this a little bit. There we go. Down you go. Hey lady, you still hungry? I brought you a bag lunch. Okay. Alright, who... Did she animate this? Yeah, she's reanimating dead. She's throwing spells all over the place. Come on. Ha! There we go. Charging power attacks get weird with this sword mod, but they kind of look cool if you nail them. I find that to get the timing right, though, you got to start your attack much earlier with these animations than you do with the vanilla ones, which is kind of interesting.
Namira grants us victory. The Shrine of Namira is further inside. Keep going.
Namira. Raiden definitely is going to be curious about this, like, you know, thinking,
Got the feeling there's trouble ahead.
what sort of research do I need to do to understand more about Namira? All right, here we go. Now, my goal here is I got to get the door open and get through the door and into the room as fast as I can so I'm not blocking it, because I need my followers in there. Gotcha. Nice! Oh! Come on, guys, get it done. Lady. Now that was a fun attack combo. Did you see that? Man, I want to do an instant replay. Charging power attack. I took the first guy out. Ran up to the second guy. Gave him a block. Did a spinning power attack around the back side of him, and then Goldir just bowled him over. It was awesome.
Now we need to prepare a grand feast to welcome them to the nearest coven.
Really?
You will have the honor of bringing a fresh kill for the main course, and I know the perfect person.
Who is it?
A priest filled with the taste of an easy life, Brother Verilus from Markarth. Give him this gold. Tell him you need Arcae's help exploring an old cavern for treasure. And when he stands in Amira's presence, she will take care of the rest. Say hello to Verilus for me.
Come, Goldir. We must leave. Just play along.
Many used to come to these caves. The forgotten, the wretched. Bring Verilus here. The Lady of Decay will do the rest.
Right. All right, so we're going to play along here. Unfortunately, we're going to have to use Verilus for bait, but what we want to do is we want to flush out the coven. And so if there's a feast being staged, we want to make sure the feast happens so we can get in here and see who are the members of the coven, right? Kind of reveal them for the sickos they are. That is going to be Raiden's plan. But that also means we have to convince Verilus to be the bait. Okay. So, now it's going to be back to Markarth to track down this priest. We know who he is. We've already talked to him once before, so that shouldn't be too hard. So we are going to head back to Markarth, find Verilus, and see if we can't convince him to be part of our plot to flush out this cult of Nymira. But first, a word from our sponsor. Inspired by the long tradition of Nord brewing, Draugr Lager brings to you the authentic wallop of days gone by. Draugr Lager is crafted for real warriors and is not intended for gormless, honey-drinking arsemongers. Bring back the bold, musty flavors of the Merethic era with any of our line of ancient Nordic lagers. Made with only the finest and really super extremely old ingredients, Draugr Lager will satisfy even the dustiest of palates. Draugr Lager, the great taste of the undead, with no bitter afterlife.
Undead, a little more I.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are almost back to the city of Markarth. This is actually an important step in our character development when you think about it. We have already had a significant interaction with Verilus, and if you've been following this character, you understand how important Arcae, the Houses of the Dead, and the Priests of Arcae are to this character. And Verilus actually did us the honor in the previous episode of giving us his amulet as a way of showing his appreciation for us returning
Need something.
the House of the Dead to the people. So not only do we know who Verilus is, but Verilus is a person we respect.
Like you,
And
I took an arrow in the knee.
he is a person who has bestowed upon us a great honor, which is to give us the very amulet from his neck. So the idea of betraying him
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the
is
house? You want that ended?
pretty unpalatable.
Closing the stall, and that's fine.
You want to give up now? Out of fear?
Not only because he seems like a decent guy, but because the idea of taking sides with a cannibal cult of Nymera that meets in a secret cave with a creepy altar is just not our style. So, the way that we're going to roleplay this is we are going to approach Verilus, who is actually someone that we respect,
No sudden moves, understand?
and we are going to see if we can entice him to get involved in this plot of ours for the sake of the people of Markarth, because there's no telling who the members of this cult are and when they might return and what they might do. I mean, all we know at this point is that they are preying on the dead. What if they decide at some point to start killing people to serve as the main course in their feasts? That would be even worse. At least the people that they're feeding on now are already dead. Yes, it's desecration of corpses, but it's not killing a living, breathing person either. So, but I think in Raiden's mind, what he sees is this is kind of the ultimate desecration and just very sick. And he's thinking to himself, it's just a matter of time before they resort to murder. So they have to be stopped now before they get too strong. Look, it looks like he's doing a ceremony over the corpse we dropped in here too. That's perfect.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Yes. I have a strange proposition
Even the
for
dead
you.
need company. That's what RK provides.
Listen, I have need of a priest for a plot to uncover the cannibal cult.
You are looking for RK's protection while you delve some dank tomb, I take it? My duties keep me busy in Markarth. I don't know if I can help you.
It's not exactly protection. I tell you what, it's going to be for the benefit of everyone in Markarth. As a sign of good faith, I will give a tithe. I will give a tithe to the House of the Dead. What do you say?
That's no small amount of coin, friend. I suppose I can come with you for a short venture. Lead on.
All right. Now, just fair warning, Verilus, I hope that you're a capable spellcaster or can defend yourself, because this could be dangerous. All right? I'm not going to lie to you. So, let's go. Let's go this way. All right, so we've got him in on our plan. Now, the goal here is we're gonna get in there, and hopefully the entire coven will be assembled. And if the entire coven is assembled, then we're going to take the opportunity to basically issue an ultimatum to tell them to give themselves up, basically. That's what Raiden's plan is. He wants to basically give them a show of overwhelming force.
Let me guess. You need a drink. It's the silver blood in you're looking for.
Maybe later. I have a feeling after this day I will need a drink. So if Iola's the ringleader, we don't know who the other members of the coven are. Hopefully they are not people who present as big a threat as she does,
Beware the
because
region northeast, across the river.
that could get messy.
Taking refuge in broken towers without.
So, with our bait in tow, the Nymera cult reveals itself. We are able to see with our own eyes who their members are, which puts us in a position to blow the whistle on all of them, and hopefully that gives us enough leverage to make them either stop what they're doing or give themselves up. That's what Raiden is thinking right now. He's going to try to apply some pressure, what he thinks to be suitable pressure. And depending who these people are, I mean, if they're people who are prominent in the community who don't want to have the deepest, darkest secrets of their personal life exposed to the world, they would walk away. But we've got to be prepared for the worst, so. Okay, so let's do it. We're going to go in the side entrance here. But in all likelihood, regardless of what the others do, Iola's not going to give up. She's a total zealot, right? Are they both done? Look at this foul creature. All right, let's go. We're almost there. All right, well, we got a plan. Hopefully it works.
Many used to come to these.
Oh, they're here. The whole coven is here. All right, play along, Goldear. It's unsavory and disgusting, but play along.
Who are you? What's going on?
Priest of RK, I'm your friend.
You're my friend.
Yes, I'm your friend, and I've invited you to dinner.
I've been invited to dinner. I'm so hungry.
Why don't you lay down and rest while we get the meal ready?
I need to lay down. I'll just be a minute.
Come with me. Our feast is about to begin.
All right, look at this. The butcher, the stable boy. Lizbeth.
So glad Ayola invited you to dinner.
Ah, the new disciple. I hear you have quite the appetite.
Haven't seen him before. Okay, buddy, you got my flank, okay?
The meal is
Let's
on
do
the
this.
nearest table. Go ahead, carve.
Okay. I will do that. Ready? You.
Now this is going to be a feast.
You're a psycho.
What happened?
What
It doesn't matter. You were safe.
Thank you. I don't know what's going on, but I think I owe you my life. I need to get back to Markarth. Here, take this. It's the least I can do for saving my life.
Wow. The butcher. Not difficult to imagine what his role was here. I don't know who she was. It was fortunate that Aola went down so quickly. Otherwise, we might not have made it. Sanyan. Hadn't heard of him either. Lisbeth. She ran the general goods store, right? And the stable boy who almost escaped until Raiden broke his neck in a very vicious way. So, this is perfect, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly the kind of situation that is fodder for roleplay. Because what has happened? We have taken the character Raiden, who is a logical, principled, idealistic young man with limited amount of life experience, but an excellent swordsman and a great fighter. And we've put him in a situation where, in the course of carrying out what he believes to be his duty to the world, has basically committed cold-blooded murder. The stable boy was trying to run away. The butcher was sitting there, just sitting there, defenseless, when he cut them down. So the question is, how does this affect Raiden going forward? I think it's going to have a very profound effect, and there are some interesting ways in which I plan on playing out those effects in the next episode. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching Unbound Workshop. Thanks for checking it out. If you'd like to get involved and play along with us, check out the unbound.charactercrusade.com website for current play rules. If you want to join the discussion, you can always go to our Discord server. There is a lot going on there. Go to discord.charactercrusade.com. And also, you can find our podcast on both iTunes and YouTube. If you go to the website, charactercrusade.com, you'll find links to all of those locations, as well as a full schedule of all of our upcoming live streams for the next couple months. So join us in those live streams where we answer questions, talk about our roleplay experiences. It's a lot of fun. We also have back episodes of those of that show if you've missed any. So feel free to check it out, and I will see you next time.